earliest times, mountains have fascinated people. They are seen all over the world as a place for respect, challenge, inspiration, contemplation and excitement. These mountains are known as the Cairngorms, or Monarua in Gaelic, meaning the red-crested range, which is home to many specialist plant and animal communities. From the red deer to the mountain hare, to the tiny snow bunting, dotterel and the ptarmigan. You are now travelling to the edge of one of the largest true mountain wildernesses in this country. It forms Britain's largest nature reserve and is within the boundary of the Cairngorms National Park. Many parts of this mountain landscape are protected under British and European environmental law. Therefore, we operate a visitor management system to help protect it. As visitors, we should tread lightly to minimise our impact on them. These mountains are not ours, but our responsibility is to look after them as custodians of this unique and iconic national asset. As we climb through Corrie Cass, we are travelling through a landscape thousands of years ago looked very different to what you see today. Mature trees and forests once stood proud against these slopes, with the forest line reaching nearly 700 metres above sea level. Around 5,000 to 6,000 years ago, the climate deteriorated into a much cooler and wetter period, which was too much for these higher forests to survive. As the water table rose, many of these species drowned and died, but as these tree species fell, the massive boggy peatlands started to form and spread. In recent years, large Scots pine tree trunks have been found deep in the peat, almost perfectly preserved for thousands of years. Some of the natural regenerating trees you may see up on the ridges have been seeded and grown over the last 30 years. Much of the seeds have been blown in from the vast seed sources of Glenmore, Abernethy and as far afield as Glenfeshie. Since the early 2000s, some 12,000 tree saplings of wormwood, Scots pine, birch, alder, juniper and willow have been planted by nearly 3,000 local school children and volunteers. This planting is the start of a long-term vision to enhance the habitat of the northern Corries. By carrying out this work, we are helping to regenerate the missing habitat called montane scrub, which should be prominent between the current forest line and the upper heathland. Along with creating habitat for wildlife, this work also assists in flood management. As the trees cover some of the water courses, it helps regulate and cool the temperature of the stream and river systems as they cascade down towards the majestic River Spain and the Strathbillow. Looking across the landscape of the ski area, you can see multiple lines of snow fencing. These fences are crucial in the ski areas in Scotland and other resorts across the world, where strong winds are a constant feature. When snow gathers behind the fence lines, large track vehicles called piece machines dig the snow out, spread it out and compact the snow, creating the surface as smooth as a motorway. These machines operate day and night, with some of the machines running through winch cables to assist in climbing and descending the steeper slopes. During the winter season, hundreds of thousands of tons of snow can be moved and spread out from clearing the access road in the car parks, from the snow fences on the ski runs, or away from the funicular track itself.